Well, my darlings, it's time for a story. Let Granny weave a yarn for you. It's a tale of a young lass named Lindsay, with dreams as big as the sky and a heart as pure as a mountain stream. Now Lindsay worked for a fancy fashion design firm, stitching dreams into fabric with her exceptional embroidery skills. But fate, my loves, can be a cruel mistress, especially to those from humble beginnings. Despite her talent, Lindsay suffered an unspeakable wrong, a darkness that clouded her sunny spirit. Determined and brave, she sought retribution against the powerful and rich head of the embroidery pavilion, Evan Musk. But Evan was no ordinary man. He was a serpent in fine clothes, with pockets deep and morals shallow. Lindsay, fueled by her courage and the fire of justice, decided to take Evan to court. But her best friend Lena, wise and worldly, warned her that her efforts might be in vain. Lena, the wife of a powerful family patriarch, knew the world's cruelties too well. She feared that Lindsay's pursuit of justice might tarnish her own reputation and bring naught but sorrow. But Lindsay was resolute, my darlings. She pressed on, fighting tooth and nail, only to find the scales of justice tipped against her. In the end, the battle wore her down, and she chose a tragic escape from the unbearable truth, leaving the world she knew behind. Yet the tale doesn't end there, for justice, like a stubborn weed, refuses to be uprooted. 7 years later, a motley crew of souls, all bound by ties to Evan and Lena, emerged from the shadows. Among them there was Stephen, a man scarred and broken by a brutal attack, seeking not just vengeance, but redemption. Anyhow, these brave souls, each with their own motives, united in their determination to see Evan face the consequences of his wicked ways. But Evan was no ordinary foe. He had friends in high places and allies as fierce as wolves, ready to protect him at any cost. Meanwhile, amidst the turmoil and darkness, there blossomed a tender love between Lindsay and Stephen, like a delicate flower finding its way through the cracks in a stone wall. Their love story was a beacon of light in the midst of the storm, a reminder that even in the bleakest of times, love can grow fierce and unyielding. Lindsay, with her heart of gold, saw past Stephen's scars and brokenness. She saw the strength in his eyes, the kindness in his smile, and she fell deeply, profoundly in love with him. Their love was a sanctuary, a safe haven, where they could find solace from the world's cruelty. As for Stephen, he was scarred both physically and emotionally. He had been a victim of a brutal attack orchestrated by Evan Musk himself, a malicious act intended to silence those who dared to oppose him. The attack had left Stephen with a visible scar on his face, a constant reminder of the darkness he had faced. But it was not just the physical scar that haunted him. It was the emotional wounds, the nightmares that plagued his sleep, and the fear that gripped his heart. Yet in Lindsay's love, he found the strength to face his demons. Her unwavering support and boundless love became his anchor, helping him heal bit by bit, day by day. The battle that followed was one for the ages. A clash of wills and principles, of darkness and light. This group of unlikely heroes, fueled by the memory of Lindsay and the pain of their own scars, stood tall against the might of Evan and his minions. As a result of this struggle, they discovered the strength in unity, the power of resilience, and the unyielding spirit of justice. So, my darlings, remember this tale, for it not only teaches us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, the fight for what is right and just is a battle worth fighting, but also love never needs an appointment to bloom.